Hey there, Broncos. When it comes to the Senior Culminating project, I need you to take it seriously. We're talking about your future here, okay? So this is your opportunity to research, to plan all of the steps it's going to take to get you to your goals, to get you to reach your dreams. So regardless of your path, whether it's a community college, 4-year university, a trade school, military, or you're going straight into your career out of high school, it's important that you plan your steps to get there. Okay, without a plan, it's not going to happen for you. You'll do something, but it's not going to be you reaching your dreams. You've got to come up with a plan to reach your dreams, and you're taking the first steps to do that. The Senior Culminating project is a way for you to plan your dreams. So also dream big. Don't limit yourself. Come up with a big dream. Work your way to get there and start building that bridge to your dreams today.
So how do you work through your Senior Culminating project anyway? That is what we are going to demonstrate for you over the next 10 minutes, going slide by slide for the entire duration of the project. But before we do, let's get some insight as to what the judges will expect when you walk into the room.
A couple of strategies for success on your upcoming presentation, you got them. First, do your research. Make sure the information you're presenting is accurate and that you've got the sources to back them up. Then edit your work. Mistakes tend to be obvious and then they can be distracting, so make sure you get eyes on those projects of yours and find and fix any flaws. Also, avoid having too much text on your slides. If you include just short phrases or talking points as opposed to whole sentences, that will help prevent you from reading from the entire presentation.
Let's talk about the organization and discipline for your presentation. First of all, present your information in a logical order and practice it in front of others so they can tell you whether or not it flows and is easy to follow. Also, don't be put off your game by questions, comments, or even facial expressions. Stick to your well-prepared presentation and you're going to do just great.
I have a few Dress for Success pointers for you. For girls, make sure to have a nice shirt on or a blouse and skirt or pants. For guys, a nice button-down or polo, same dark slacks or khaki pants. And then dress professionally, so if your career warrants you to wear scrubs, that would be very appropriate. If nothing else, please make sure that you're dressed professionally.
Here are a couple more helpful hints for you. At the start of your presentation, be sure to greet the panel members and introduce yourself. During the presentation, speak clearly and audibly and don't rush. And at the conclusion, thank your audience for their time and attention. Remember that this is your potential career path, so the panel generally expects to see you excited about it. But if you're a more reserved person by nature, just show us how that is an ideal fit for your career field. The same is true if you're outgoing as well. We should see a good match between you and your plans. Finally, confidence comes with practice, so rehearse your actual presentation with others and get feedback. By the time you actually present, you'll look and feel like a natural.
Our opening slide should be one that articulates and gives a bold statement about who we are and what we want to do. The opening title slide should include your name, what career path you've chosen, and should state boldly your knowledge of this particular position. Whether chef or fashionista, opera singer or engineer, as well as a construction worker or a military officer, your title slide should proudly, boldly, and confidently demonstrate your understanding of this career path that you have chosen and defined for this presentation.
Good morning, my fellow panel members. My name is Anthony Tenorio. I want to thank you guys for being here today. Hopefully I can tell you guys about the career of my choice, which is mechanical engineering.
Good morning, panel. My name is Roman Hill. My career choice is directing. Let's get started and take a look at my
Good morning, my name is Mecca Danishwar, and my field of choice is cinematography. So let's get into my presentation up here. So my first slide.
Hello everybody, I am Tess McCurry. Thank you guys for being here today. I'm going to tell you why I want to be a screenwriter. If you look at my presentation, you will see that every film has one thing in common, and that is your script. Our second slide should introduce the inspirations we've chosen for our primary career path choice. It should include reasons why we want to explore this career, who we share this desire with, and what events and experiences that have transpired us to help choose this particular career as our starting path towards our future.
My biggest inspirations for this career choice would have to be my oldest brother and my oldest sister.
Some of my greatest inspirations and influences have to be Peter Selleck, who actually was the director of Breakfast at Tiffany's, as well as The Party that came out, I believe, in 1958.
My inspiration comes from my TV production class.
Growing up, I've always been fascinated with films and TV shows. However, one film has inspired me to get into screenwriting. Edgar Wright is the director of Baby Driver. The way he creates his ideas and forms it onto the screen is something that I deeply want to do.
Our third slide should identify how we've explored this career path thus far in our educational experiences. Examples may include high school courses, college preparatory courses, career and technical education courses, or any jobs, shadowing, or job training experiences you may have had as a result of these options.
In order to better prepare myself for my post-secondary education, I have taken multiple courses in mathematics. These courses include Algebra 2, Pre-Calculus, and Calculus.
Some courses that I've taken here at Vista Merida High School to benefit my chances of becoming a cinematographer have been
In order to educate myself in becoming a director, I have taken Level 1, Level 2, and Level 3 of TV production.
The fourth slide of our presentation should list any club, group, or work experiences that we've undertaken the last 4 years that have contributed to a positive growth in our career pathway. These examples may include any on or off campus clubs, organizations, and CTE clubs or events that have been documented by our CTE instructors, internships, or even volunteer hours. The experience I have gotten in the last 2 years has been working with the fire station locally, writing and editing and filming out their Citizens Academy.
All right, everyone, stay with me as we move forward into our fifth slide. Slide 5 asks us to present a detailed step of accomplishments towards your goals. This outline is critical in helping not only the judges, but it allows us to know whether or not we will attain the key goals needed to keep aligned with our career choices. We should have short-term goals that are under at least 2 years, as well as long-term goals that range from 4 to 5 years down the line. So a recent study done by the Washington Post was basically saying that cinematography in the following years will become a rapidly growing industry.
I know there's a wait span for me to get to my career goal, but during this time, I want to apply to colleges such as CSUN, Cal Arts, and Chapman.
Slide 6 is all about the future. We want to be as prepared as possible with hopes that we stay steady on the course towards our goal. And that is what the future forecast calls for this slide. We're supposed to dive into finding state statistics that show growth and decline in our chosen career pathway in hopes of better understanding the job market. We should be able to properly demonstrate our understanding of the median wages earned at different levels of our career pathway, and even give a demonstration to show this particular pathway aligns with our personality, interests, strengths, skills, and morals or values. The great advantage about screenwriting is that you will always have room to grow. The average salary of a screenwriter is $70,000. However, it could increase to about $130,000 a year.
Cinematography has a high demand for females in the workforce. Now, going on to average salaries, starting salary, the listings of obstacles or particular adversity claims for your primary career are the objectives of slide 7. Here, we're expected to list any possible obstacles we may encounter in our career journey, as well as explain what these pitfalls currently exist. Examples may include monetary issues, schedules and timing preparatory issues, how much education is really needed to pursue this goal, as well as how life challenges may impact the timing of achieving these goals. An obstacle or challenge going into the field of cinematography may be uneven or unsteady working hours, as well as a constant struggle to find projects.
So we all know the entertainment business is either hit or miss.
As a screenwriter, I may face a lot of challenges, such as failure, rejection, but that is okay. I will continue with my education at Chapman or Long Beach State, and then I'm going to have an internship with a production studio. At this point, you will be anywhere from 4 to 6 minutes into your presentation. If you are taking more than 6 minutes, you have too much material, or your presentation is getting too long to explain. If your presentation is shorter than 4 minutes, your presentation is not thorough enough, or you didn't rehearse your presentation enough to know your material appropriately. Both outcomes could be avoided by doing at least 2 practice runs before your own actual presentation before the judges.
That brings us to slide 8, the demonstration. While it is true that our demonstration can occur at any point during the senior culminating project, it is advised that it occurs at this point if possible. It is perfectly situated between the culminating of our primary career field presentation and our back career presentation. It also comes directly after our explanation of the pitfalls of our primary career field.
Today for my demo, I have written a script for you and went out of my way to film it. And if you can see here, the script will roll up as...
Moving on into my demonstration, you can see this is a recent clip of my...
Moving on into my demonstration video, it will be showing some of my past work experiences as well as what a cinematographer does.
After our demonstration, we will have finished with our primary career field presentation. Congratulations, but we're still not done yet. Everyone is required to have a backup career interest, as more than 50% of the careers chosen in high school change significantly in their job duty listings and expectations within 5 years of high school graduation. Slide 9 is where we will list our backup career interests. Now, if screenwriting doesn't work out, that is fine. Because of my skills that I've learned to become a screenwriter, I could be successful in marketing. Now, marketing, you need to be organized. You need to be able to develop and execute ideas.
Moving on to my backup career. I plan on, if all else fails, going into becoming a career and technical educations teacher.
My backup career is animation due to my experience in digital media and after being introduced to a man who's animating for South Park.
After stating our backup career interests, the judges would like to see reasons why we'd want to explore or pursue this career path. Be prepared to answer questions posed by the judges. Just because this is your backup plan doesn't mean it shouldn't have been thought through well.
Now, I have applied to about 5 colleges for a business major, and then I am taking classes outside of my high school about screenwriting, and then I am going to apply for internships and work a part-time job.
The steps I've taken into getting into this career while in high school is taking a digital media course during the summertime at a community college.
To become a CTE instructor, I would need my degree in bachelor's for an art of film as well as my master's degree.
And last but certainly not least, our conclusion. The judges will be looking for us to briefly summarize your presentation in 20 or 30 seconds. Then use a specific quote or phrase from one of our career role models will allow us to articulate our goals and summarize your presentation. This conclusion would allow the judges to see how well we sell ourselves. In conclusion, script writing is my passion, and I know that I can pursue it if I have a strong mindset and a strong personality and be able to communicate with people such as you. Thank you guys for coming and listening to me. I hope you guys have a great day today.
Thank you for your time and for listening to my primary career choice and my backup career choice. Is there any questions I can answer?
And that's it. That's everything that you need to know in order to have a successful senior culminating project. If you have any further questions, please talk to your counselors and they will be able to assist you with everything that you need in order to be sure that you're successful walking out of high school with a career in mind and a pathway towards a post-secondary opportunity.